Hey, Bruce here. Today we're going to be reviewing the AURACLE AGT3 gold tester. I've been using gold testers for over 13 years in business, and for that same period of time I've used the same ones, and they're the top of the line on the markets back then, and they're still been a standard to this day. But one thing that's been really frustrating over the years is the tester I use, these test pins that you actually use to test your gold with. The ones I currently use take this gel tube, and these gel tubes are not only expensive, they're $20-something a piece, but when you get any heat on them, if you leave your tester in your truck or anything, which I do a lot because I travel to my location, and the heat gets in here, it liquefies the gel. There's a little plunger in here, this stuff leaks past the plunger, and I start losing a lot of this, so I lose a lot of money on these things, and then it's messy and it's frustrating. So to supply and demand, it's been really hard to get these lately, so I started going. I saw the testers like this come out years ago, and I thought, yeah, I'll have to try one of these days. And well, now I was kind of forced into getting one, and so this one I've been eyeballing because it's kind of the top of the line, top of the market for this stage of a tester for mobile buyers or whatever. So I thought, well, I'll buy one, and I'll tell you what, I'm thoroughly happy. So I'm going to give you a review on this, tell you as a guy that does this professionally and using these things for over 13 years, I'm going to tell you what I like a lot about this one already. So first off, when you power it on, well, let's do this first. First off, you got your test pin here, and all this does is plugs right in the side, and you're ready to go. It has a spot to stow it right in the back, so if you just have this on your counter, if you're at a location that you buy from or whatever, you can just have it sitting there ready to go. They give you this nice carrying case, nice padded carrying case, zipper with a handle on it, and then it has the cutout for the machine itself that sits there. There's the manual back here. I always, and I would recommend you guys always buy a spare pin. For all my I have a whole bunch of these other testers I use, and I have multiple different pins for them, because you just never know when something's going to go bad or something's going to go wrong, especially if you're taking care of clients. You don't want to be down right in front of your client without a backup, right? I am just now running this through my testing to see how well it is, and I love it a lot. I'm about ready to start buying a few more of these, so I have backup units, and they're just awesome units. So I'm super happy with them. But anyway, definitely get yourself another pin. These pins, they say, are good for 5,000 tests at least. So that's a lot of testing. But you just never know. And so I don't ever want to be caught without a spare pin ready to go. So I bought an extra pin for mine. It does come with an AC adapter, which is really nice. The units I have right now are, they do have both as well, but the AC adapter is really nice. So if you run out of batteries or whatever, you can still jump in and plug it in and keep going. They give you a spare battery. They're 9-volt batteries, one 9-volt battery. I keep 2 extra batteries in here, so if it ever goes dead while with the client, boom, I could jump on and throw a battery in and keep on going. It also comes with, somewhere in here, a little file, because this particular unit, they suggest you file everything. If you're very new to buying gold, I would suggest you file everything, because if you don't know, gold fill stuff will trick these testers to some degree. This one does very well with gold fill stuff. But if it's really heavily plated, it can trick these testers, even gold-plated stuff. Other different ancillary metals. If you just don't know what you're doing, you're not familiar with buying jewelry, definitely file everything. I've been doing this for almost over 34 years. I know a lot about jewelry. So for me, I can test this stuff, and I know what I need to file, what I don't need to file, and what I need to get a little bit of closer test at if I need to or whatnot. So anyway, they give you that file. That's really handy. And then you're going to want to get some sort of, you can buy little discs that are 14 karat or 18 karat gold and use that as a calibration disc. I've been doing this a lot of years. I got a ton of gold, and I've got a ring, just a 14 karat gold ring that I know is 14 karat. I just keep in here as my test, my calibration piece. So anyway, again, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're new to this, spend the money on buying a calibration disc. They're little guys, you can keep them in here, and then each time you fire this up, you push the mode button. It opens up, and there's 2 different modes. There's fast yellow test, so just quick, ready to go. I can do all my yellow testing, all my gold that's yellow gold. I can do all my testing right now if I want to. This thing will test to 0.1%. So if you want more detailed information, you click the mode button again, and I have enhanced mode. That enhanced mode allows me to test all other color golds, white gold, green, yellow, red, any other type of gold I can test in that mode. The test takes a little bit longer because it's doing more detailed testing, but it gives you a accurate readout. So 14 karat gold's 58.3%. Well, maybe it was 58.275%, you know. It'll actually tell you that. So anyway, that's really nice. So either mode you have it in, you can calibrate this thing. If you're doing a lot of enhanced mode testing, I would definitely suggest you calibrate this in 18 karat mode. If you can calibrate an 18 karat with 18 karat test piece or a 14 karat gold test piece. If you calibrate with 18 karat gold test, you're just ensured to be more accurate with it. 14 karat is completely sufficient for all your standard testing, especially if you're just doing quick testing. But anyway, so right now what we'll do to calibrate this thing, all you do is take your pin out, and this pin does not, it's a, from what I'm reading, it's a saline solution in here of some sort. It's inert, it doesn't hurt you, you can get it on whatever, it doesn't tear your jewelry up. My other tester marks your jewelry, puts a mark on it, and you can take a eraser and erase it right off. But anyway, so it's very, very simple to use. And you take your test piece, and all you do is just set it on there. I'm in quick test mode right now. Oops. And then I just click it once. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a calibration button right here. There's a calibration button right here. You just push the calibration button. Get this ready to go. Push your calibration button. And then it gives you a few seconds. You get your test piece on here, and it'll go through a calibration mode right here. And in a few seconds, boom, and then now, oops, well, it's over. It says success when you've successfully calibrated the machine. Now my machine's ready to go. For those of you out there that are currently buying, if you're using the tester I'm using, which a lot of you guys use, you push the button and you gotta wait, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds for it to take a test. So if you're doing a lot of pieces, it takes a lot of time. This guy here, I can take these things and set them on here, and boom. 14 karat. It told me it's 14 karat. Boom, 14 karat, right there. That quick, I can test a pile of stuff. 14 karat. 14 karat. I can test stuff this quick. And again, particularly if you know what you're doing, what you can do is I see that it's 14 karat, and I've done this a lot. If you haven't done stuff like this a lot, if you take your jewelry and you set it on there right now, I'm starting the test. It's going through its test. Test complete. It'll say test complete, and it's confirming that was 57.3%. So it's telling me it's 14 karat gold, 58.3. It's very close, right? But you know, I don't need to see the whole thing. I've already looped this, right? I've looped it. I've confirmed it. I put it in 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat gold piles. And then I'm just confirming what I already think I know. And then there's pieces that I know I need to pay closer attention to. So anyway, very fast, very easy to use. I'm 100% satisfied with this thing. I super highly recommend this unit. It's just a great unit altogether. One thing I like about it a lot is, I'll try to show you here, is to shut it off. You hold this down. And then if you can see that, it actually shows you the percentage of battery you have left before it goes off. That's nice, obviously. So when you're putting it away, if you see it's down there at 10% or something, I might just throw another battery in so I don't die right. It doesn't die right in front of my client, right? So anyway, that's a handy deal. I like that little feature about it. So anyway, it'll show you. Shoot, I should have showed you that real quick. Let me just fire this thing right back up and see if I can show you that real quick. So what this is doing, let me, I'm gonna try, I gotta hold this down and show you at the same time. It's showing you 14 karat gold and that 58.3%. So it shows you the karat gold you have and the percentage of it. And like I said, if you put it in the enhanced mode, it goes even further down, detailed information on the percentage of gold in there. So that's nice because there's some pieces, herringbone chains, for instance, the big fat herringbone chains everybody wore in the 80s. Those are notorious. Over 6 millimeter in size, those are notorious for testing 12 karat. The chain is 12 karat, the ends are 14 karat, and they just seem to have cheated the industry that way. This guy, if you have a client and it's marked hallmark 14 karat, and you go, okay, let me show you this, they can see the percentage. You know, your average person is not going to know what 58.3% means. That's 14 karat gold. If it's testing 12 karat, it's going to taste, it's going to say 12 karat gold, right? 24 is pure, half of 24 is 12, so it's going to say 12 karat. Well, in fact, if something's stamped 14 karat, I could at least show my client, let me show you this, and I can show them that it's in fact testing 12 karat. In layman's terms, I can also show them the percentage, which is 50%. 50% of 24 is 12, right? So what I like about the both dual modes is your layperson can read it without question. I don't have to explain percentages of gold to them. And a guy like me, I know instantly what it's reading. So anyway, that's just a handy feature of it. Everything about it, I just like everything about it. It's just really clean. No more gel, messing with gels. No more buying gels. That gel gets all over everything. No more of that. I got a clean pen. Once you're done with this pen and it's done, you just toss it and you buy another one. So it's just an excellent setup. So anyway, hope that review helped. I highly recommend it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.